This is a hearty, rich, and warming soup. I'm Tess, and today I'm making cream of mushroom soup. I'll show you how to make this delicious, earthy soup from start to finish. In a pan on medium heat, I'm adding in a combo of some butter and olive oil. In goes some diced onions and celery. Cooking and stirring for about 3 to 4 minutes. Just a reminder that you'll be able to find this recipe, the list of ingredients, and much more in the Show More section below. I've also included links where you can purchase online some of the ingredients and equipment that I use in this video recipe. If you have a chance, please check it out. Now I'm adding in some sliced mushrooms. I'm using Cremini mushrooms, but you can use button or any other mushrooms or combo of mushrooms that you like. Also adding in some minced garlic. Cooking and stirring for about 10 to 15 minutes, and you're going to see the mushrooms release some moisture. When there's still some liquid on the bottom, I'm adding in some flour as a thickener. Cooking and stirring for another minute. I'm slowly adding in some chicken broth, and you can use vegetable or even some mushroom broth. Next are the seasonings, and I'm keeping it simple. I don't have any fresh thyme sprigs, but I am putting in a pinch of dried thyme and some salt and black pepper. Turning my heat up to bring this up to a simmer and cooking for 15 to 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I removed about 2/3 of the soup and blended until smooth. You can use an immersion blender for this step, but I like a little of the mushroom pieces to remain in the soup for some bite and texture. If using a traditional blender like I am, be very careful as the soup is hot and don't burn yourself. You may want to blend this in batches and remember to hold a towel over the lid while blending. After the soup is blended, I'm pouring it back into the pan and bringing back up to heat. This wouldn't be cream of mushroom soup without the cream. I'm adding in the cream, and if you want to keep this on the healthier side, you can use half and half or even some milk. Stirring and cooking for another 3 to 4 minutes, and it's done. If you want your soup on the thicker side, you can add more flour to this recipe. Topping with some sautéed mushroom slices. This is such a warming and comforting soup, rich and creamy with lots of mushroom flavor. Serve with a slice of homemade bread and you've got a meal. I hope you give this creamy mushroom soup a try and enjoy. We got these beautiful Cremini mushrooms from our neighbor Scott. I have been busy making all kinds of mushroom dishes, and today I'm making a Chinese mushroom stir-fry. I'm taking a towel and wiping off the mushrooms and slicing them into quarters to keep them a nice size and bite. I'm also using some shiitake mushrooms in this recipe. I poured some warm water over the shiitake mushrooms and let them set for about an hour. Then I removed the stem and sliced. The stems tend to be a little firm. Just a reminder that you'll be able to find this recipe, the list of ingredients, and much more in the Show More section below. I've also included links where you can purchase online some of the ingredients and equipment that I use in this video recipe. If you have a chance, please check it out. Next, I'm going to make the sauce. I have some water and I'm adding in some light soy sauce, and you can use liquid aminos. Some sweet chili sauce, ketchup, can't forget the garlic, minced ginger, and finally some sesame oil, giving that a good mix. So let's get started. In a large pan or wok on medium heat, I'm adding in a little olive oil the baby bella or cremini mushrooms, and shiitake mushrooms. Cooking and stirring for 4 to 5 minutes, and you will see the mushrooms will start to give off some water. Adding in some diced onions and red bell peppers. I kept the pieces a nice bite size. Cooking and stirring for another 2 to 3 minutes. I love pineapple in a stir fry, and I happened to have pineapple that needed to be eaten. Cooking and stirring for another couple minutes. I really like the flavor and sweetness pineapple adds to a stir fry. You can add any vegetables that you like. Snow peas, zucchini, carrots, and celery would all be good in here. Now I'm adding in the sauce. Giving that a good stir, cooking for another minute, and it's done. And it's that easy. Serving tonight with some steamed jasmine rice and topped with some chopped green onions and sesame seeds. I love the mushroom flavor and texture in this stir fry. If you like a little heat, you could add in some red chilies. You can taste the individual veggies, and the pineapple gives it a pop of sweetness. I hope you give this Chinese mushroom stir fry a try and enjoy. If you like this recipe, please hit the like and subscribe button. Remember to hit the bell next to the subscribe to make sure that you get my future video recipes. You can also find me on Steemit, Facebook, and at my website. Feel free to share this recipe and my channel with your friends and family. And until next time, much love.